the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one.
Protests outside the former Saintjohnvilla Academy continue Monday night, with the crowd numbering in the hundreds. They were calling for the city to abandon its plan to house migrants at the former school. Police set up barricades on the path ending up to the school. They expected a large crowd, and they got it. Many were waving American flags and holding signs and wore patriotic gear. Among the local politicians in attendance was Republican Nicole Malliotakis, Borough President Vitofossella, and scottlobaido. This demonstration comes after non-stop protests and a lawsuit to shut down the migrant site at the villa, since the city announced last week that it would be the latest in a long line of shelters opening throughout the 5 boroughs.
Coming, lots to talk about tonight. I don't know, I feel like I'm too high up here. Am I too high up here? No? I'm not gonna say I've never been too high. Anyway. All right. I want to just do one public service announcement. As you can see by the media here, every single channel, okay? Not only the eyes of Staten Island and New York and the nation, but the eyes of the world are on Staten Island, New York, and that's a testament to every person here, every last person who's been coming every single night, passing by, dropping off water, because the more we show them that we're not going to take this, the less and less both the administration of Mayor Adams and unfortunately the folks living in here are going to want this to be a site anymore. So we got to keep fighting. I mentioned that the eyes of the world are on us because the oldest trick in the book is let's point at the white people from Staten Island and say they're a bunch of MAGA racists, and then we can disqualify them right off the bat. And that's right, lots of kids here. I just got interviewed by the New York Post a little earlier, and they said, well, how come all you folks out there hate the migrants and all this other stuff? And I pointed out to the uninformed writer that we don't hate migrants. In fact, if you knew anything about Staten Island, we're probably the biggest Italian-American congressional district in the country. I happen to proudly be half Irish too, and we got some kick-ass Italian-Irish families out there. When I tell people I'm Italian and Irish, they don't believe me. I got the accent and all that stuff, but I always say, yeah, I'm a gimmick.
That's a Lower East Side accent.
But I told the Post, we don't hate immigrants. In fact, all of us here in Staten Island, the great melting pot, we wouldn't be here if our ancestors didn't come here legally! Legally! That's it! And I don't know why it's getting harder and harder in America to make 2 + 2 = 4. Come in legal, you can stay for as long as you want, get a job, make yourself do something important in the community, and we'd love to have you. And I know Staten Island because my friends that are here, Carla, Karen, Mike, my brother Derek, everyone, we ran a center for Hurricane Sandy where we the people did more than FEMA down in Oakwood Beach. So charity runs abound in Staten Island. But common sense says this. If you add up all your bills at the end of the month and you're short a few $100 and the St. Jude people come to your front door, you tell them not today. And you feed your family and you go back to work. So when we got our proverbial house in order, then Mayor Adams can come back to us and ask us for some charity. But right now, we're closed on that. They're selectively picking out clips of one person saying one stupid thing and flagging everyone for it. So I may be one of the leaders of saying stupid things, but I'm going to ask everyone to remember, we can actually change America for the good by America seeing that Americans can stand up, fight back, punch a bully in the nose, and stop this thing. We had nearly 3 busloads of people in there. Quick update. Most of them left. It was down to 9. Apparently a few came in today. But the report is that they're going back to the processing center and say we don't want to go there. Okay. We want them to get treated humanely, charitably, all that stuff. Children, save our children, save our children, save our children. That's what it's really about, folks. Save our children, save our children, save our children. Save our children, save our children, save our children. Save our children, save our children, save our children, save our children. Save our children, save our children, save our children. Save our children, save our children, save our children.